Hey everyone, we're back with the Great Ace Attorney. Last time we're still on the investigation of Case 5. This might be the final part of it. Probably, maybe. There might be one more. Or you know, maybe there's 10 more, you don't know. You know, I just looked at the, like the cover art of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I see the JoJo guy, the one with the big top hat, who poses funnily, who was, right, Edgar Bennett. I hate him. I hate that guy, but he's on there, so maybe he's important. I mean, obviously, like, you know, he's doing something involved with McGilded, but now we have meta reasoning to know he's important. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Gotta thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face. See what he makes of them. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? Still has his fries. Well, do you think he goes out and buys more like every couple minutes? What is it now? Go home and get some rest. Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers. Or we don't even have to manually do it. Your ladyship. Ow! I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little Gragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is. See, you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. Oh, water break. Ah, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, yes. Hardly feel tired at all. Fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime then? Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through the door behind the counter. It's the storeroom. It's where I discovered Mr. Windibank and Gina. Alright, well, I'll be getting back to business then. Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend much time on it. So many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. Which is a problem, because there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently. Ooh. Must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before. Right. Oh, well, hold on. Something important. We have 20 gigs, let's go! What I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine. Come on, then. Let's not waste any time. Okay, is there anything in here we need to investigate? I think there's shattered glass. No? Shovel or spade? Oh. The article ledger, Mr. Windibank's notes, and picture of a cat. Look in the back, there's some writing. Have we seen that before? There, I swear we've seen this before. I don't remember where though. Was that the... Right. Okay. We saw this, you know, it was in the pocket. Well, it was the... Was it in the pocket? Or did Gina just give it? I forget. This must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed. Okay, right. And is still wearing. Belonged to McGilded. I never expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though. Seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have on hand. This photograph of a cat looks very familiar, doesn't it? I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently. Okay, it wasn't... Yes, you're right, very recently. Where was it? It's been a couple days since I recorded. The same one, it's the one Ginny gave us earlier. Is that not? But it's the same... Of course, it's forgetting that she gave us that print. What are you waiting for? Get it out. Alright, let the cogs turn. Okay, I'm confused. Exactly the same. No, the cat's looking slightly different photos. I've got it. These two photographs had an amazing secret. Oh, they're gonna use the thing. You know the thing. You must tell us, Iris, at once. You gotta go cross-eyed. You really want to know? You need to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. What, we actually have to talk to her? Gross. So about these two prints. One we found on the counter and the one Gina gave us before. Are they both redemption tickets on the back? See, look, the cat on this one is looking a little to the left. Actually, that's not quite right. Sorry. You look carefully. Two prints aren't the same. Not exactly. They're not! Have another look at them now. Trying to see what else there is. Like, is the snowman any different? Maybe? You see that they're just slightly different from each other? I think so. It's very subtle though. What's the reason for the subtle difference? Because it's two different pictures. Because they're a set, you see? Oh, did you guys see that with Iris? They're photographs. Meant to be used as in a stereoscope. Yeah. So Mr. Schulm showed us, yep. Right there. A magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions. Oh, really? They just get your Nintendo 3DS out of... Wait! This game was on the 3DS. Do you think they actually made use of the 3D feature? It would be the first time anyone ever turned it on. I have no idea. Wonderful, I'll be able to tell you. Over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain though? Really need to carry on. Aw, dang it! Don't play new music. I don't care. You ever considered, you know, how I see depth in the world around us? Just open them and it works. The reason it works is because we have two eyes. Yes. By closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. See with your left eye. You see with your right eye. Are ever so slightly different. Yep. Yes. Now we see depth. Amazing. Pair of photographs. You have a left eye view. Or right eye view. Oh, is that right? Hold on, Susie. You're so quick. Say to your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head. You're able to see the depth in these prints. Stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that. Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope. Just use the 3DS 3D option. Alright, let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Lotto loves this kind of thing. You need to be able to cross your eyes, that's the main thing. Ah! I'm scared! Make your eyes do this! There's a visual glitch on her. Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Noyono? Ah! There, how's that? Wonderful, now it's your turn, you know? Because to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. I don't exactly an easy task when two people staring at you cross-eyed. I'm scared. It's enough practice by looking at the prints. Slowly crossing your eyes. Okay, that's it for me. You should see two overlapping images like this. You try it now, you know? Gonna have to give it a try, I suppose. The print split into two images for you. The next step. Try to see if I can... Yeah, I can't do it. Put the pair of prints side by side like this and then try crossing your eyes again. Prints should slowly merge together until... Form a new single image in the center. Oh yes! Mr. Naruto, it works! Why did she get so excited? You can see it in the middle now. It looks so real. You can look at it all day. Hey, wouldn't advise that. Eyes might start to hurt. Your turn, Naruto. Then you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly. I didn't actually do it for me. There, you managed it. So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Don't know who discovered it. It really is quite extraordinary. So that's gonna be relevant later. Oh, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be, you know, the how the camera takes a picture every 30 minutes? It's gonna be comparing differences. What do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, you know? Are they amazing? Isn't it easy to get the knack of viewing them properly? Some people find it easier than others. That's why contraptions like this exist. For people who find it tricky. That one over there yesterday, yeah. Right there. And I didn't really like open it. Press the little knob here. Then set the pair of photographs in the stand at the back and... So amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. That didn't seem to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. Find one of these folding contraptions in a lot of households in the capital currently. These little machines are so affordable. Surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. Much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so, in any case. Stereoscopic pictures. Never even heard of them until yesterday. Then they learned a lot about them. Whenever it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. Watch it never come up again. Then we just got baited. Oh, hold on. That white cat photograph number 2. So is it on? Okay. This is one small box. What was... But she gave us to this just at the end of the last episode. First again out of papers, how to use anything you had on hand. I don't know what's the friend, what's the reverse side now. Right? I don't remember getting this at all. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, cursive. Is it A U A W? It looks to me that looks like autumn, but like I'm bad with cursive, especially with like it's peril, but with a U instead of an E. But well, no, that's not really an R, is it? I've got no idea. Like we're just gonna pretend that piece of evidence does not exist. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that scene. Examine this again. We don't have a check mark there. Or is it usually a check mark? It'd be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items. Hello. This is scouring every inch of the place. Sections in the yard to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts. Every article? A ridiculous amount of work, surely. Hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene. Stepping through all the shifts at least, but still. Working through the night, that's for sure. Even then we'll barely have scratched the surface. Crime in the pawnbrokers. Every policeman's worst nightmare. Every copper's worst nightmare, you know? Crime on pawnbrokers. Wow, that's what I just said. Okay, they have the same thing. That's the music box, okay. Ever seen one as large as this in Japan? That's nice. Any one of them say anything? I'll tell Greg see that. Okay. I imagine most of the stuff doesn't matter, so I'm just kind of skimming through it. Is this the camera? No? Where's the camera? I still have not seen it. This is the... Yeah. That's not a camera. Okay, this might be evidence, actually. Look here. A bullet hole. Oh! Still lodged in the wall. Did Sholmes just fake getting shot? He did. He wouldn't. Right? Simply Mr. Winterbank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. I could have gone straight through him. Oh, well. Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. It's very patriotic like that. Sorry. Well, there, the adventure of Sherlock Sholmes, you know? Oh, is that what the VR is? Alright, something like that. Partly ingest, perhaps. Ingest? Doesn't do it often. It's quite a dangerous pastime. Doesn't do it often? He shouldn't even do it once. Forget that for now, Gurnal. Let's examine this bullet. What's that around the bullet hole? The blood? You're just now noticing. Remember, everyone, this is the guy who has the power of observation. It took him about 20 lines of dialogue to notice the blood. But he's not even sure it's blood. May be able to help with that. Something like the set of blood to get the blood pumping. Is there, Oh, luminol. Gotta get luminol. They should not have luminol, I imagine, in the year 1900. Probably. When it comes to blood, we're all different types. But it's scientific observation. You need this. What is that scary looking thing? I'm sorry. We don't have a name for it yet, but as you can see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch. Contaminate the crime scene. Okay, I think it actually is luminol. Color of the bloodstain has changed. Does it make sense now? I'm starting to understand. It's like how they used to make different colors of ketchup, you know? It's like that. We got the green ketchup now. Works in the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see? Oh. How wonderful. Did they know that back then? Chemical fires get minds with blood and makes it change color. I guess they probably would have figured that out by then, wouldn't they? They identify whose blood it is you're looking at in a flash. A fabulous invention, I guess? Isn't it? Isn't it? A genie would say it's bleeding great. Whose blood are we looking at then? Oh, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so... Find someone whose blood turns the same color, you'll know who it belongs to in a flash. More like 2 flashes, really, isn't it? 1 flash or 2, this could very well turn out to be a very, very valuable clue. Let's take note of it in the court record. Blood samples portfolio. Okay. Keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio. As long as I have Regent life, sure. Which is gonna run out right when we need it most. Okay, this guy. Officer's been staring intently at the wall since before we came here. This is the guy who stopped us. Like when we were running after the guys. Oh, sorry. Major clue just here. Oh, Gregsy at once. As soon as I report it, that'll be it. Stuck here even longer. Stuck here? What do you mean? I haven't been home in 2 days already. Need another constable to relieve me and take over me shift. We're having a tough time, the British police. That doesn't stop us investigating, though, does it? Suppose not. Pretty sure it's the calendars. Okay, okay. We're to talk to him first. Where's the camera? Where is the camera? There is no camera. Anyway, let's move on over to the Lord Chief Justice's office, of course. Oh, do we have to actually examine it? And that door? The storeroom, isn't it? That's what Gregsy said. That's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. The little window in the door. Dramatic music starts playing whenever Yunosuke thinks of little windows. He hates little windows. Mr. Winterbank face down on the door with Gina beside him. I still wonder if that little window is caused by the cat door invention device. This is the accused's legal representation. You have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Nariholo. We must make a thorough investigation. Of course, and we will. Or that's the real scene of the crime. Don't worry, if there's any clues in there, I'll find them. Those stupid goggles. Can we move now? Yeah, okay. 16th of April, bicycle. Isn't there a thing with bicycles? I remember someone has opinions on bicycles. Poor Iris. She clamped up immediately. He's bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Winterbank's life was taken in this very room only last night. Hello. Ah! Wait, Inspector! Oh, okay, there's more. There's like more to the back. Like behind that shelf. He's in the cutscene. It looked like just a very small room. I was wondering how I kept all the stuff here. Take one look at me and try to run away. A Scotland Yard inspector to run away from some jumped up little defense lawyer, do ya? Well. Never seen her ladyship looking like this before. Thing. Didn't know what to say to her. You weren't running away from me. Running away from a 10-year-old. That makes it better. Afraid this is a little too much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector. Eh? What does he have to do it? I mean, you could take her outside and we could investigate. Don't trouble yourself unduly. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you? Yeah, that's a good one. I don't think that went very well. Why? He's not getting a good word in the next Sholmes novel. I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine. Told you not to get under my feet. My Sunshine? We have investigating to do ourselves. I'd like to hear more about what the socially inept inspector has to say. Oh, Hurley. Inquiring to how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. Scene of the crime. Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? You got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, thank you. Iris, could you lend me a hand? So, Griggsy, what do you make of the crime scene here? Oh, yes, your ladyship. Do you allow me to humbly explain? Last night, shortly after the hour, 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. One and only door to the storeroom was found locked from the inside. Locked from the inside. The lock appears to be broken now, though. What the police officers doing? Quite right, ma'am. Quite right. Took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible. Oh, as you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor. That's wise. Next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child. Talking about Jenny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector. Miss Lestrade, a hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. Still alive, you know. When I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious. Afraid to say, to the gun that was used in her hand. No! Presumably it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now. In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well. What? The key to the storeroom? Can you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector? Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friends. Something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Obviously, my personal opinion is that this is also some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. He changed his tune to go fast. Sholmes' operation. Griggsy, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Hurley alright? Is he? Thing is, don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is... No, the operation's done and dusted. Just that, well... Oh no, this is auto takedown. Yes, ma'am. Use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing. Renders the whole body insensitive. Whole body. Anesthetized? Is that even possible? Which the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep. Goodness, in the Empire of Japan, managed to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction. We did that in case 1. Trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing. Follow my meaning. Couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off. So I hear. Now the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up apparently. Oh my! Gonna sleep through the whole case 5. He wakes up right at the very end when we need one decisive piece of evidence. No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in the system or if the blood's just plain exhausted. Anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until it comes around again. Early. Moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, swear I shall get word to you. What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Holmes has to do things his way. We can't look back there, apparently. I guess gun first. Like, bicycle first. That's the important stuff. What? No, bicycle. Articles of bicycle, grammar. Oh, okay. Some enormous paintings. Pieces of different people's lives quietly gathering dust in here today. Something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. As there would be if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around. Not much I can do about that, Sunshine. Why am I Sunshine? It's a revolver, a real one. And quite possibly the murder weapon. Used to take Mr. Winterbank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You and Yuno look like you're about to faint. Oh, you know, maybe Sunshine is like a pun or something in Japanese about is there a flag back then? It was called the Rising Sun, right? Like it's like the Japanese flag now, but like with lines on it. I think they changed it after, you know, World War II-ish. I've had issues with guns in the past. Anyway, saw Mr. Winterbank with us yesterday, didn't we? Time to take my own life. Must be the same gun. Last night, I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here. Same gun I saw in Gina's hand. Mr. Winterbank told us he only has a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he? Well, it's empty now. One and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired. We're fairly certain only a single shot was fired from this revolver. So mark the position of the body with a chalk line. Poor Mr. Winterbank. He was a nice old man. Well, he was shot just once, through the heart. Most likely the fellow died instantly. Wouldn't have felt a thing. This must be his blood then. Ah! It's shooting time. Don't like to ask it such a great— No, she's happy to fire the gun. Yeah, she's excited. Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action. Blue. And we know the color the chemical turns into reacts with Mr. Winterbank's blood. Doesn't match our analysis of the blood swimming found in the main shop. Said the same one to the others we've already collected. Okay. Ah, what's left? Box? Do you think that's where the manuscript was? The only thing that shows any sense of being ransacked. What is it, Iris? That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in. Oh! Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. It's really convenient that the one guy who like knows the, you know, the secret behind that is unconscious. Clearly that's not all, is it? Sorry guys, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. Hold on, sorry. Let's check inside the box at once. Yes. Ah! It was there. Iris's story was there. Really? It was? That's good news, isn't it, Iris? Yes. Of course I believe Hurley when he said he deposited it here, but still. Very relieved to actually see it. Really? On a very well hidden frown. Iris's manuscript has been entered in the court record. Okay, look at these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them. Oh, I thought that was new. What, that's like coded as a different thing? don't even know what that is. Is there anything left? I don't see anything. Converse. Present. Well, okay, sorry. Can we? No. No. Oh, that's a kind of cool interface. Oh, can we present this to him? Yes, we can. Is that what I think it is? Your ladyship's latest. My latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles. It's fast and tight over your ladyship. Fascinating. I don't suppose. Did any mention of my humble self in this tale this time? Good question. I can't really remember. I see, I see. Why would you, your ladyship? I was to await its publication with eager anticipation. Needn't worry, Inspector. Sure, if you do appear, you won't be doing anything particularly remarkable. You'll be arrested, sunshine. I didn't mean it like that. Even if I did, you wouldn't have bitten her ladyship's head off, would you? Okay. Maybe? No. Oh, give him some tea. Did we miss something back out, like in the room then, or? I don't see what's left. Wait. Wait, oh, we didn't spray it. Wait, yes we did. We must find the true culprit. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Oh, no, I'm dying. Look, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, okay? We got anything? Could be out on Baker Street. This? The folding stereoscope. Okay. Not relevant. We haven't had the cameras mentioned at all, but I do not. Where is the camera? See a camera anywhere? That is by the ceiling. Look in here for a camera. Because he said there's one in here, didn't he? No? What are you doing here? I already talked to him. But even 2 months is yeah. Remember I said I like the investigation, but I lied. I hate these. Think he's out of surgery now? Is there blood in here? I am okay then. This is what we have a secret, super secret weapon. Type in game FAQs, create Ace Attorney. Very careful not to get spoiled. And we're going to guides. Spoiler free walkthrough, perfect. Scroll on down. Oh no, this is the second game. Investigation part 4. Examine the calendar, the stereoscope shelf, music box. Move to left side desk. Back door. Okay, yeah, I guess. Where's the iris? Examine the photograph. Oh! Yeah, I noticed this, but I just kind of, you know, looked past it. You know, hold on. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here. Did you smear, you mean? Looks like blood, doesn't it? If Suzato picked up on that. Well, in that case, clean the iris. Show her this before we forget. Okay, so present that to her and... Go back to Winterbank's main shop. Present. Yeah. It looks like blood. Yeah. But you said it's from a gloved finger? Don't worry, you know you can leave the rest to me. Purple. Or pink. That's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it? Must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. If it's from a gloved finger, it's probably the JoJo guy, isn't it? Because remember, he cut his hand. And he had gloves on. It'd be nice to find out whose blood these different fingers correspond to at some point. Particular stain of blood. You had an idea, haven't you? Probably the Danganronpa character. You know whose blood this is? Do we? I have an idea whose blood this is. A little deduction. How would Iris know? I believe this is the blood of... Oh. Well, I thought it was... Okay, that's Hey, Game FAQs, what's it say? What's it say? So, no, let's converse with Suzato. Percent. I don't think we can know yet. But deduction? I'm not smart. Don't ask me. I'm still confused about where this thing came from. Who wears gloves? And wait, hold on. What does this one say? Look, I am not dialed in. 15th of February. One coat. So it's Magnus McGilded. Hey, Mr. McGilded? So you'd have to take it belong to him. During the incident on the omnibus, very clear print and no small amount of blood. It resulted from a fairly serious accident, such as he might have sustained at the omnibus. Remember rightly? No sign of injury was found on him. Well, he could have been wearing gloves and he hit him somewhere. Mason? Oh, right. Well, it's his blood, not who got the blood there. 2 months ago now, that case. Because I never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. Definitely thrice fired, though. Victim of the omnibus case. Name was indeed Mr. Thrice Fired Mason. That'd mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago. I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Winterbank's yesterday. Okay, so this is the one the Gilded wrote and left it here. Winterbank had it. Gina still had this picture of one small box and suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time. The smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Something else is coming back to me now. McGilded was wearing leather gloves that night. Okay, he was wearing gloves. But good-hearted soul went on rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right there. I was about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? You tried to give the man a hand. Something does look like the leather glove thumbprint, this mark. We know that Mr. McGill had no injuries at the time, anywhere on his body, which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason. Mr. Naruhodo? Sound just like Mr. Sholmes. It's the quirky slip-ups, I hope. I think you're right, Yuno. Very well. Let's make a note of this. Details of the pawnbroker's ticket for the code have been added. Blood analysis has been updated. What now? Anything new? Hold on, let's just look. When in doubt, just look at the guide. Present pawnbroker's ticket box. Yeah, we did that. Converse with Gregson. Payment shelf, small box, pistol, pins on the right, blood traces in the victim's location. We got the same dialogue for the tins on the right, though, didn't we? Just. Looking very peaceful. Yeah, there would be a time for the. Yeah, it's the same thing. So there's a different tins on the right? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's weird. Game FAQ saved me. Move to prison. Converse with Gina, present stuff. Okay, how far in already? 41. Okay, look, I'm tired. I'm gonna go. Next time I'll bring my A game and finish up this investigation bit. Maybe do the first part of the trial. We'll see. It's like the guide says we only have like 5 or 6 things left to do, right? But that doesn't mean the story's gonna be short. Wait, I'll go ahead and move to the prison. Okay, we get new dialogue now. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Next time. See you guys then. Bye.